Good day. I'm out taking my walk. It's Saturday. Originally thought I wasn't going to get to. I started this video in my sitting room window, which is one of my favorite places. And I did enjoy a nice long meditation there. I thought my husband was going out for a walk first. And as I was sitting in the window, I looked down and I saw him. And I was like, oh, did you come back already? And he was like, no, I haven't gone yet. And I was like, oh, well, I was waiting for you to come back. So he allowed me to come out and he will make sure the kids are good. And so now I can do my intentions from this walk. And I realized that my focus has been off a bit. I have been inwardly focused, still meditating, and still spending times in deep introspection. But also I have been spending a lot of time watching some shows that binge watching. I have been watched two seasons of a show that was really good and actually learned a lot from it. But I've had a lot of junk food time. And I think that is why I haven't been able to produce or be as creative as I'd like. Not produce. So I'm going to take a break from that and step back into the flow of creativity and joy and peace and love and understanding and really focusing on the things that I do want. My book is currently back with the editor. I want to share something about that situation. So, I realize that in a lot of ways, I haven't been aware of how this health crisis has been affecting people in general. And I think part of that, I'm not upset about that. Part of that is because I understand that it will do what it came to do. But I also want to keep in mind that sometimes we judge a situation, we think we know it's happening, and that's not the case. That's us coming from our limited awareness. And so back to the judgment. So my editors, clearly I think they're in another country. They have accents. I don't know. I never assumed they were in another country. I just assumed that they had people working there. I mean, we live in America. There's people with accents here too. So, but they hadn't been very really good in communicating with me. And part of me was wondering if they were not happy with me. I don't know why I went into that, but anyway, I finally spoke to one of them yesterday, and she explained to me that their company was hit very hard by coronavirus, and that a lot of them contracted it, and because of that, things had slowed down. And so here I was, kind of like in my own world, and perceiving a situation to be a certain way and not realizing that there was something else going on. And so what I'm learning is that there's a balance in this inward focus, because inward focus only can get to a place of selfishness, right? There's a part of inward focus that is self-focused, but it still sees others, that it grants time to be outwardly focused. And that's a balance that I need to realize. That's a balance that I need to attempt to achieve. And it's something that I've lacked. And so I'm seeing areas that I can grow, areas in which that need to be released for my further expansion. So I'm going to spend some time today in creativity mode and also in compassion mode, and realize that sometimes the things that I see that I don't want to see, not because I don't want to be compassionate for people, but because at the moment I can't emotionally handle that I need to stabilize myself in some way before I can approach that. I have to understand that there's certain things that have been shown to me while I was in a certain frame of mind to show me how I need to stabilize. But then I can also go back to that discovery and grow even more. Because once you stabilize, you clear your mind and you see everything in a different light. So that's my intention. My intention is to remain in beauty and love and joy, creativity and understanding, to not focus on the things that are negative or the things that don't bring me joy, to focus on joy first and to exude joy, to live in joy and peace and love overflowing, and then go back into these situations and circumstances that lack it and be the joy, be the love, be the understanding, be the creativity. So many times people think something is this way or that way. And I think that when we are in that place, we don't see the creative options. And a lot of times I see that. A lot of times I see that there's not just right and left, that there's a balance in the in-between that we're supposed to bring this place to. And maybe nobody else really sees that there's a bridge. Nobody sees that there's a middle. Nobody sees that there's a balance. And so because I can see those things, I know that I'm called to be that balance, to be that middle, to be the understanding, to be the creative option. So that is my intention. May have seemed a little all over the place, but I know exactly what it means. So I'm going to live it. You guys have a wonderful day.